What's up, everyone? Bonus Adventist here. Going to cover the quick trade that we did today, March 12th, on Tesla 240 puts. Pretty good entry. The exit was okay, but let's just get into this just so you can see what we did. So first things first, checking out the Discord. Tricky market this morning. Tesla big pre-market, which I didn't think made any sense. Some jump ups on SPY and QQQ, but they have retraced some. NVIDIA and AVGO up. I'm leaning towards QQQ puts or Tesla puts this morning here. Okay. So I think Tesla 240 puts, if Tesla hits 250 on the open here, and then something about Amazon. So what do we see on Tesla? As we can see, basically no trading up until it hits 250. Okay. And then we see this nice retracement. And so in Tesla 240 puts here at 4.15, so we got in right here, which was a really solid entry because the low for this movement was 410, so really, really solid entry. Then just waited a little bit, and it just trickles down back to this 245 area, and then we sold, basically got stopped out. So out here at 5.8, the high here was 6 something, which is okay. And then we see a bounce, and later on it's sort of trickling a little bit lower down, but kind of choppy. So why did we pick these levels of, this sort of above 250, or I have it as this 251.5 roughly, and this 245. Well, as you can see with the 245, it's basically holding this level here. But more importantly, we look at the big picture. Where is 245? So 245 is key because of this. It's just a key level. And then this 252, let's say, I have marked basically on the close, open, and then basically these high points here, and just seemed like a solid area for a level to write out. This as well, this little point here, right? So ends up holding that, and we see a retracement. But also puts make a lot more sense here because it's gapping up quite a bit, probably too high. So you're going to see any buyers down here on the prior day probably take profits at this level. And so that's what we did. Yeah, pretty solid trade, 39% profit, really great entry, and the exit was decent. If you had held longer through this chop, yeah, you could have sold more. What's the high we've had? 7.8 if you had nailed the low here, but that's not always possible. Got to protect your profits as well. So we'll keep it short and sweet here, everyone. Again, join the Discord if you want to copy the same trades that we do, and we'll catch you on the next video.